Welcome into another SE Check-In. Today we are visiting with former volleyball standout, former volleyball All-American, Lunden Azuara. Lunden, how are things today?
Things are going well. How are you doing, Matt? It's been a long time.
It has. Doing pretty well. We've been doing this series and trying to check in with some of our alumni and see how things are going. First of all, let's talk about you coming to Southeastern back in 2008. As what was going through, being from the Dallas area, coming up, you probably didn't know anything about Southeastern. What made you pick a school like Southeastern?
Honestly, I was very volleyball driven. I wanted to play volleyball. I knew without a doubt that's what I wanted to do. And actually at that time, the coach that was there, Skip Freeman, gave me that opportunity to come play there on a scholarship. So that's what really helped me get to that spot.
Well, you took full advantage of that and became one of the most decorated volleyball athletes we've had in our program's history. Talk about your progression as you went through and that drive and how it took you to become just the program's second All-American.
Honestly, just as a person, I always want to be the best at what I do. I don't like not being good at things. So, I had the skills to play volleyball and I practiced and did all of that. And that drive to not have anyone be better than me, even though obviously people were much better than me. I just had that drive to always strive to be better than people. So, and I wanted to excel and not be the one that wasn't the best. So.
Well, and you certainly achieved as much of that goal as you probably could. There weren't very many people that were better than you at the time. And
no, there's lots of people that were better than me. Don't worry.
Well, talking about your time here, just share a memory of your time here, on the court, off the court.
Wow.
Something that sticks with you.
There are so many. I think one of the things that a lot of us used to talk about all the time is, Durant is a small town, and I never had an issue with that, but there were some people that did, and, some people maybe didn't fit into that lifestyle, but probably something that we talked about all the time is just the people. You might not miss the town, you might not miss, the small city and all of that, but man, there's so many memories that I have with everyone, and I miss the people more than anything. So.
Well, moving on from your time playing here, talk about getting your degree. You majored in safety.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about getting your degree, graduating, and moving into your professional field.
So whenever I graduated, I actually went directly into the environmental side of safety. I kind of did that for a couple of years. I learned a lot, but I finally moved into, I'm actually in construction right now. I'm a safety manager for a general contractor in Dallas, and I've been with them for about 3 years now. And I definitely, this is where I want to be. I definitely plan on staying here. Like I said, I like learning what I learned in environmental. I think having some experience in other areas is very helpful for me as well, even with my job now. But I definitely think I'll be staying in the construction area of things. I didn't ever think that I would be necessarily in construction, but I definitely like it.
What sort of things do you get hit with on a day-to-day basis?
We have, all the orientations and safety meetings we have to go through with personnel that come on site, all the safety submittals they have to go through. Any kind of injuries or illnesses that might come through the office, we deal with that, especially right now with all the COVID going on. We're having to keep up with county guidelines and things like that for all of our personnel on site. So it's just a daily task in and out, going out and doing your inspections and walking around and all of that. So.
Well, and you perfectly segued into my next question. We've been talking to people in the different fields they work in. We've talked about what effect the current health situation has had on their fields.
Mm-hmm.
And you hinted a little bit at it. What has the current situation done for you, or situation it has put you in, I guess would be a better way to ask that.
Well, I am essential, so I have been working every day the same way that I always do. But as far as the site itself, and we've had to implement a lot of things per CDC guidelines. Temperatures are a requirement prior to coming on site. Any temperature that exceeds a certain degree, you aren't allowed to come on site. We have a mandatory face covering rule, so that's what we have these for. So as soon as you go on site, you have to have a face covering on. We've added extra hand washing stations, hand sanitizer stations. We've taken out turnstiles that we usually use to enter and exit the site so that people aren't continuously touching some of the same surfaces. There's a lot of stuff that we have done. The social distancing part, as far as our lunch truck, we eliminated the lunch truck because that just brings a huge crowd of people at lunchtime. So they're slowly bringing her back, but they're implementing, an actual line now instead of a crowd. And it's been a lot of different things, just trying to keep up with all the different guidelines as they change day to day as well.
Well, it sounds like it's definitely had an effect, especially in the field of safety.
Mhm.
To close this out, I've been asking this of everybody. Is there anything you'd like to say to the Southeastern community, fans, just about your time here and just something you'd like to say to the Southeastern community?
Yeah, absolutely. A big thank you. I can't appreciate more everything that Southeastern and the Southeastern family did for me, from the community to the school, to all of you. Even, I mean, here we are. 2020. I graduated in 2012, so here we are. Still communicating, still talking, and reaching out. And I really think that I formed a lot of great relationships there. And like you were talking about memories earlier, I don't lose them because I'm still in contact with people, and I love that part. And just thank you to everybody that supported me along the way. And y'all made me feel special while I was there, and I appreciate that.
Well, thank you very much for checking in with us, and stay safe.
Thank you. You too.